Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ryu has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Aaron Hicks is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A ball and 2 strikes.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's outside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Jansen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Sanchez is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo. Yes.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. LeMahieu has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cole into the windup and delivers. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. The Yankees 4, the Jays nothing. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gleyber Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Low for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Jansen shading to his right. And that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Guerrero Jr.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's low.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Thank you.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second here with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped him up. Therefore it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So digging in now, Clint Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, still going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Matt Shoemaker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 34, Matt Shoemaker.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that count.
Two and 1. And now a ball lifted into the air out toward center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That's a
Ball 1.
1-1.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here comes the 1-0.
That's inside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And the throw in gets away from him.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Well, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Bichette takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he misses again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Seven runs, only 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now that is designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks leave one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Cole into the windup. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Luke Voigt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Gio Urshela waits on deck. Just hung in there on that one. Ground ball right into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life. Into the box now, Clint Frazier.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rowdy Tellez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Up next to the
Here's Randall Grichuk.
the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. And he fouls this one off. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Cole has his target. Here it is on 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on the show right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Ball 3.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
Full count. 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nobody out, runner on first. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I got the count. 1-2.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. Trent Thornton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center as the blowout continues. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. No outs, nobody on.
Ball one.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High chopper to third. Shaw has it. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Gio Urshela waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Gio Urshela 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 12-0. So stepping in, Danny Jansen. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Biggio. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now in the box, Clint Frazier. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Torres is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Back up the middle, and this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Now is 1 and 2.
None out. Runners at first and second. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The tag gets one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Yankees 12, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. One strike now from Cole. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
0-1, here it comes. A runner at first with no outs here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jordan Montgomery takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jordan Montgomery.
Rendell Grichuk will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Pause, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Montgomery playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Blue Jays 1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2-0 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as this lead got even wider. A.J. Cole enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt,
The first baseman,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Richard is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 13-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Danny Jansen stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Biggio. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And as you can see, they are way behind. At the plate, Gio Urshela. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in, Clint Frazier. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Gleyber Torres will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a double play victim last time around. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ryan Barucki comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Barucki.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Still only one out in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is foul right side. The 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 15-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
Lays
that's
off
the ball.
that time, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the
Now
bat
batting,
off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice
Jay
before
Oscar.
that one. So he's going to have a lot to
Okay.
think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Two out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Final strike for the Blue Jays. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Frazier is there. makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-2 the final tally here. The New York Yankees put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Hyunjin Ryu allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He will lead this one off today.
For Minnesota, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The next twin up, Luis Arias. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Arias is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
In the air out to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on The Show. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. He's set, and the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Mondesi, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. A 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting first, the catcher, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In is Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
That's out.
Still only one out in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Liner in there for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Barrios has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Rosario at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gordon is there. One down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Ready now, Eddie Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Mondesi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Trevor Bauer will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
First pitch, 107.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's down.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Kane on at first, nobody out. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
One and two for Christian Yelich.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here now the 2-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. A ball and no strikes. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Jed Jerko now as the first pitch.